Our committee has been very busy this year, and I would like to recognize the committee members that are here. So if you are serving on our committee, if you would please stand. In addition, I want to thank my vice chair, Marcia Slater, who will be the chair this next year. She's going to do a fantastic job. And also our amazing staff, Barb Freestone and her team. Is Barb in the room? Barb, thank you. I'm sure you have all read our measurable objectives in the agenda packet, so I'm going to briefly highlight just a few of the activities that our visiting committee has done this year. Our Leadership Training Academy program continues to build strong incoming leadership through our program. This year we had 14 associations participate with their president-elects, and I'm proud to say I'm a graduate of this year's session, thanks to Evan and Holly. Through our local association education partnerships in 2019, we held 75 classes, with 96% of the students indicating that they learned something in the class that would help them do their job better. Our GRI program continues to be strong. In fact, Arizona Realtors rank number 4 in the country with the highest number of GRI designees. 97% of the students in the GRI class have ranked the class as good to excellent, and 91% of the students ranked the level of content as just right, and 98% of the students reported they learned something in the classes that they can apply to their business, which is, of course, our goal. Starting in 2020, you will start to see a learning assurance graphic on all of our Arizona Association of Realtors education materials. With anywhere from 300 to 500 live continuing education classes held in Arizona every month, we want to help build confidence and peace of mind in this education. So we're just doing this graphic to show as a symbol that the education classes feature an instructor who has been vetted, curriculum that offers high levels of content, and deliverables in an engaging classroom environment offered by a provider that focuses on quality and relevance. Our committee also approved recommendations from 3 task forces that we had working on your behalf this year. First was the Realtor Value Statement Template Task Force, chaired by Becca Lennick, and they were charged with identifying key value statements and articulating the realtor value and delivering to the BS&T team for further development. So hopefully we'll have some templates and things that you can all use with these statements. The following recommended value statements have been turned over to the communications manager. The statements are: as your realtor, I have the legal and ethical obligation to serve and protect my client. Confidentiality, accountability, reasonable care, loyalty, obedience, advice, and advocacy and disclosure. I make the process look easy, but it isn't. I stay abreast of constantly changing market. I help you achieve the maximum value. I help you navigate the potential risks. I help you see everything and stay focused on what is important. I have the expertise to manage the process for you. I have an honest and ethical obligation in all transactional related matters, with the first obligation to you, my client. So I want to thank the task force for that information. The next task force was our convention task force, which was chaired by Jim Sexton. And they were charged with identifying the purpose, the target audience, the measure of success, and the resource priorities for our convention. This is the one that we normally do in March. Our committee approved their recommendations, which were as follows. The target audience for our convention should be inclusive and not exclusive of membership, not targeted to any one particular group. The purpose of the state convention should be to support AAR's vision, Realtor, the best prepared real estate practitioner with the highest standards. The length of the convention ideally should be 2 days, and the program should include education piece, different tracks, and Arizona-specific content, as well as programming for brokers. Adding a pre-day conference hosted by designation and certification courses like CRS and Women's Council meetings and property management programs. The state convention should be scheduled for August as our first option, and then the June to September timeframe, not to interfere with the Realtor Caucus as a second option. Attendee satisfaction and were their expectations met should be used as a measure of success for the conference. And AAR should subsidize a portion of the convention to keep the registration fees affordable for all our members. These recommendations will be used in planning the convention for 2021. With the move from March to August for the convention, the governance meetings starting in 2021 will not be a part of the convention program. Barb Freestone will be working with Michelle during 2021 planning session to address the March governance meetings. So we'll still have March governance meetings, but the actual convention will be in a different month. Then we had another task force, which was the Agent Mentor Template Task Force, and that was chaired by Eric Gibbs. They were charged with exploring the feasibility of developing an agent mentor program template as a resource for firms to incorporate into their offices. The committee approved their recommendations to develop a mentor-mentee website toolkit, resource outlining sources and topics to consider just in building that mentor program. And this has, it's going to be a digital checklist as well as a team. It's going to be very similar to the team toolkit that we already have, and also the digital checklist that we have for new brokerages. The task force put together a list of topics for next steps, and that'll be continued to be worked on. Also, we have been promoting NAR's C2EX program in Arizona. We started in March with 60 Arizona members enrolled in the program and 6 members who had earned it. And as you heard today, as of September 1, we have 210 Arizona members enrolled, with 82 members who have earned their endorsements. Just a little secret for those of you that are working the program and may be stuck or it's not going as fast as you think. If you work on the tasks as opposed to the reading material, it goes faster. That's just my little tip. And that's from Tiffany Jones, by the way. She's the one who figured that out. So thank you, Tiffany. If you're unfamiliar with the program, it's an innovative tool and it's free and it allows you to really, when you have the designation, it's a competitive edge you can use in your listing presentations and any of the business opportunities that you have. And also, just so you know, they have improved the user portion of it and the experience. So if you tried and you gave up, try again. Just a few upcoming events that are coming up. November 20th, Elizabeth Mendenhall, which was NAR's 2018 President, National Association of Realtors, will be here in Arizona, and we will be doing a Journey to Leadership program at SAR that is supported by AAR as well as SAR. And everyone in the state is welcome. The idea behind this event is simply to get those people that are curious about leadership or moving up to have an opportunity to really talk to leaders from around our state and national and really see the tips and tricks of what they could have done to get more involved or things that they can give advice on. So we hope that you'll all attend. Just so you know, there was something in your packet on it. It's free to the first 75 people who register, and $15 is all it is for lunch and the program. So block out your afternoon and come enjoy that with us. Elizabeth is amazing. December 5th, we have the Trends Summit at the Phoenix Art Museum, focusing on trends in buyer and seller expectations and realtor level, service levels and strategies. December 6th, the Instructor Development Workshop at the Arizona Realtor Training Room, and registration information is on the website. And of course, the convention that you won't want to miss next year, the convention dates are March 24th to 26th. Mandy Neat is chairing the convention, so we know it's going to knock our socks off. Thanks, Mandy. In addition, the leadership conference that we're at right now is going to be in Glendale at the Renaissance, October 21st to 23rd, 2020. You can put that on your calendar. Other than that, we have had nothing going on our committee this year, and that concludes my report. Thank you, guys.